What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Coaches Convos. I'm Coach Will, as always I'm here with Coach Quan. And what do you got for us today?
What?
What do you got for us today?
Why are you making me do the intro? I wasn't ready for it. Nah, it's funny. Alright, so we're going to be talking about some tips to get you guys back into the gym for us casual goers who are having trouble to, fitting the gym into your schedule. And then same thing if you are a trainer, coach, if you're having trouble just, working out yourself with a busy schedule, just fitting that workout routine into your schedule, into your everyday life. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. So we both have a bunch of different things. We'll touch base on both of them because some of them are a little bit similar, and then we could feed off of each other as well. So, all right. So basically, we have some things that are similar. Both of our things that are similar on our list is the location of your gym. So I would say pick a gym that is super convenient for you. The closest gym around you could find, obviously with the best equipment and stuff like that, everything to offer. If you have a gym that is convenient for you, it will make it easier to be into your schedule. Say your distance is about 5 or 10 minutes away. It only takes that short amount of time to get to the gym, so it won't take you as long. And then if it is hard to even fit that into your routine, being that the gym is pretty convenient and being so that you are trying to work out, if it is close to your house, I do recommend even walking or running to the gym, being so that you're getting a little bit of extra cardio and getting a little extra workout, and that also might motivate you to stick to your workout routine as well. So in my opinion, the location of your gym is one thing that'll help you guys stick to a routine or get you into the gym or want you feeding into the gym. Well, what do you think?
Absolutely, location is entirely important. We talked about this when we talked about picking a gym. Is the location, how convenient it is from either your job or your work or your school, depending on where you go. So if you are in college or you in high school and you have a weight room directly in your school, that's the most convenient, free gym membership you can have because it's right in the location you're already at. You're already spending hours here. You might as well, you have zero commute. You can just stay where you are, work out, and then go into, go back home or go into whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
The same applies for guys like us that are in the gym as our job. It's very easy for us to put it into our routine because we're already here. I don't have to travel to another gym, or I don't have to travel to a gym in general to get to my workout. I think location is entirely important, and it's up to you on whether you want it closer to your job or closer to your house. It all depends on what your balance is. And that's incredibly important. Next, what I want to do when we're talking about, convenience is picking days that you have wiggle room in. To start off, if you're just starting out of the gym or you're trying to get back into it or you're trying to make a routine, you want to set yourself up for success. You want to make sure that you are not giving yourself the number one excuse that everyone has when it comes to the gym. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to work out. I don't have enough time.
I'm sorry I have to cut you off. When I hear that question, because I'm going to feed off of this, my thing is to get up earlier. So that would be my first question. If someone says to me, I don't have enough time in the day, what time do you wake up? What time do you start your day? So that would have been my thing. Sorry to cut you off. Get up a little bit earlier. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I completely agree. You get up earlier. Or maybe spend less time doing nonsense. Maybe...
Yeah, the wiggle room, exactly.
Yeah, so what days do you have wiggle room in? Me, like, if I look at my day, if I look at my week, I have a lot of open space on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So if I'm someone who, let's say I have the same exact schedule I do right now, but I don't work in a gym setting, I want to get into a routine. All right, well, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I have hours and hours where I don't have anything going on. So I'm going to make those days the days that I'm aiming to get to the gym to start off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm going to build my routine. Because if you say, I have a guy, specifically, I want to train every Monday. You never miss a Monday. You can't start on a Monday. He flakes on every Monday, almost, without fail.
It happens.
And
Gets to
it's because, Monday's a busy day, or Sunday night was busy, or he's just not able to get there. So set yourself up for failure by finding the days that are most convenient for you while finding a gym that's most convenient for you. Or you can also get up early like Quan said.
Yeah, so the whole thing with that, obviously it's, it sounds easier said than done just waking up a little bit earlier. For those of us that do wake up at like 10, 11, terrible. wake up a little bit earlier. For those of you guys that already are waking up at like 6 o'clock, it's going to be a little bit harder to get up an hour earlier, being so if your days are really long and you're ending at like 8 o'clock or whatever it may be. Everyone's days are different. So yes, I am saying get up earlier, but depending on your schedule, if you can make it possible, you can make it possible. But those of us that are, making excuses and oversleeping and all that stuff, wake up, get up earlier. It'll help you guys fit the gym into your routine, most definitely. And now I would like to go into the next one. I think you have this on yours as well. Slightly different, but mine is scheduling your workouts or planning your workouts. Now I wouldn't do this throughout like the course of every single week. What I mean by that is setting days to do workouts. So planning your rest days, I should have said. Instead. So planning the days where you're not going to work out so that you know what days you are going to work out throughout the week. And then know that it's okay if you have to miss a day. Obviously, there's emergencies happening and stuff like that. But plan the days that you are going to work out and that you want to get to the gym so that you can try and hold yourself accountable. That's going to be the hardest part, is getting to the gym. So holding yourself accountable, having those days already set in your mind and on schedule will get you, into the gym. But that feeds into what you said. With the workout plan, right?
Absolutely. So that would be next for me, which is to either create or purchase a workout plan, whether it's someone giving you a workout plan, something you found online, something you found through a personal trainer. These are all, if you have a plan for a workout, you're more likely to show up. Because it boggles my mind when I see people walk in here and they just look lost, man. I feel like I want to give them a map. They're just zoning around, and maybe I've been guilty of that too. If the 3 machines I want to take for my next 3 workouts are all taken, I'm probably gonna look around and try and find something new. But there are a lot of people that just wander, and they'll do 5 reps of a row, and then they'll wander for 20 minutes, and then they'll do 3
insane.
push-ups, and then they'll wander, and then they'll go do cardio, and then they'll so. It's impossible to create a routine if you're going to be here for 4, 5, 6 hours doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see results, and you're going to be like, well, I spent all this time in the gym and I'm still not getting results. This isn't for me. I'm going to go back to doing nothing. Well, no, you should get an efficient workout plan.
Yeah.
And that is everywhere for you. We sell workout plans. We also devise workout plans for our clients. We also have a ton of stuff online. We have a ton of free workout plans that you can take yourself, that we show the sets and reps and the form all included in there.
Yeah.
And that's, at our ads. If you want to have free workout plans, we've done push, pull, legs, arms, chest and back routines. We've done our 12 days of HITMIS for 2 years.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different guided exercises and then online programs that we've written up for, that are customizable, that are geared towards your guys' goals. Everyone's goals are different, and everyone trains differently with intensities and stuff like that. So we have to make it customizable for everyone. But with that, I like to just say real quick, because that's how I actually started my little transformation journey. So I started my journey with a trainer and coach, but then after I finished with him and I was all skinny and soaking dry, I wanted to get big and put on some muscle. And it wasn't until a free transformation challenge came out with One Up Nutrition. I think they're still going. Hopefully they're still going. Shout out to them. Because they sent me a free workout plan, and they made me hold myself accountable. I had to check in every week, once a week, with photos, front, side, and back. And then within that workout plan, like I was saying, for those of us that want to set a schedule, they told me what to do on Monday. They told me what to do on Tuesday throughout the rest of the week. They told me when to rest and all that stuff. So now if you are going to not purchase a workout plan, but you're going to try and plan your days so that you could work out by yourself, do something like that. Say Monday I'm going to do chest, Tuesday I'm going to do legs, and then if you miss that day, know that it's okay. Just recycle throughout the rest of the week. Simple as that. So I think workout plans are planning or scheduling your workouts, having them set, and holding yourself accountable will make it easier to fit into your routine as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This one is kind of like a silly one, or not really silly, but some people need this. Entirely change your routine. Completely flip your routine upside down, whatever that is. So if you have your set routine, I go to this coffee shop in the morning, I go to work at this time, I do this directly after work, and then you're trying to fit the gym into an already established routine. Some people would fall apart on this. Other people like change. There's some people that are so regimented that you need to build gradual change. But there are other people that love the chaos and they love to flip things entirely. So this is something you can do, that you start a brand new routine entirely. Like, all right, starting this week, I'm going to go to the gym these days. I'm going to do this on these days. You're just going to change up everything entirely. You might want, if you've been doing the same routine for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I think this would be a great way to give yourself a brand new refresh, like a mental reset and a mental recharge. How you feel about that?
I agree. Just make it make sense with your schedule. Now, I have one of my guys. He actually completely did this for himself as well, and I would do that too. For going, if you're a trainer and you need to, completely reset your schedule, take charge, and completely make that change. It is something that you do need to do in everyday life, inside the gym and outside the gym. If you need to change in whatever position you're in, try to make that change, and then reconstruct your life from there. I promise you'll be better off. But back to my guy, his example. His work schedule was completely crazy, where he was working early morning, and then they would call him off, and then he would come back in at night, and then we would work out. We would manage to work out maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock. It was perfect for me. It was perfect for him. It worked with his schedule. Now his schedule completely changed, and now he wants to focus a little bit more on making that money, I guess. So now we barely get to work out, and he would ask me to do workouts at nights, and I can't stay at night, so he doesn't even come and work out anymore. But that's one of his focuses right now. It's more so getting more focused on working than being inside the gym. So this goes for everyday life too as well. It's not just being inside the gym, but if you need to change your routine, completely make that change. So that's what I would say, to make it make sense with you and your goals at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Next one is going to be, at least for me, and I think this is one of the more important ones, bringing a friend or hiring a trainer to keep you accountable to get you to the gym. If you are someone who is starting fresh, recruit someone else who's starting fresh. Convince one of your friends, or convince a couple of friends to, hey, why don't you come work out with me? Oh, I'm gonna start going to the gym. You wanna come? And you set days and you set appointments with all those friends. I did this where I had a bunch of different friend groups and different guys that I worked out with, so I could never miss a day. I was always held accountable to someone. Whether it was, my one friend Anthony on Tuesday, and then my buddy Claudio at Thursday, but I always made sure I had someone that I could always be coming to the gym with, someone who was waiting on me at the gym, so I had to force myself to go. And that kept me in routine to the point where I didn't need to work out with a trainer or with a friend anymore. Now it's if I want to, now it's if we're doing a workout together, but I don't need someone else to keep me accountable, because I built that accountability early on. And I know people that do that with trainers, where they will hire a trainer, train with them for a couple months or a couple weeks or even a couple years, and then they get themselves set up, and then they don't need a trainer anymore, and they continue going on with their progress. My first client ever, this is what happened with him. We trained together for about a year and a half, consistently, 3 days a week, consistently, until finally he's like, I want to try this on my own, because he started going on his own outside of me, and then at the end of our last contract, he's like, all right, I'm going to try this on my own, I'm going to go on my own. If I cannot handle this, I do want to come back. But he's been consistent for 3, 4, 5 months, I think, and just every day doing the same thing, keeping up and figuring out his own way now. Like, he kind of knows what he has to do. He's doing things differently than what we did. He was just telling me yesterday he's still doing things that he hates to do that I made him do that knew were good for him.
Yeah, 100%, and that's good. I really do like that. I have a lot of things to tell. I have like 3 pointers off that, so my bad.
Beautiful.
So, excuse me. The whole being a friend, again, I told you guys I started with a personal trainer, and fortunately for me, he was a teammate and one of my closest friends still to this day. I actually just seen him. Shout out to Jake. I'm going to give everyone a shout out. Shout out to Jake Murphy, man. Syracuse lacrosse. Oh my gosh. I mean, Syracuse lacrosse. Yeah. See, I'm bugging. I just thought I plugged the wrong college. Okay, whatever. But he's who influenced me to get into the gym. He literally messaged me after I started working out by myself. I'll get into that story too, because that's how I actually started. But he influenced me. He messaged me saying, you are going down the wrong path. You look like a slob. Come work out with me. And from there, I worked out with him, was able to get my results, and then that influenced me to become a personal trainer, and that put me in the position where I am today. So that's why I am like I really do love that pointer because it completely changed my life. Just having that friend, having that person next to me, push me to be where I should be or where I want to be in the future. You know what I mean? But before that, now the next pointer with being with a friend, the friend group that I started going to the gym with, that held us accountable, it fit into our schedule. It was maybe like midnight, dude. We'd be smoking weed all night. We'd be eating edibles all day. Terrible. For some reason, we thought it would be a good idea to start our gym journey at 12 midnight. It started. It worked. But it helped us and it got us into it. Now, guess what we're doing? I'm here now, personal training, not doing the same thing, not eating edibles all day, not smoking weed all day. Sometimes. I'm kidding. But, not to say that they're bad people. They're still good people. They're still my friends to this day. Now they own a smoke shop. They're doing pretty good now. And now I'm in this field. But it was how we started and it made sense for us. So I tried to make it make sense. Even though it was a negative light, I showed a negative light and I showed a positive light and it made sense at the time being. So, make it make sense. And I like that. Bring a friend, most definitely. And now I have one more pointer. It's going to be a good pointer though, because no more bad stuff. One of my guys, I used to train him. He walked in here one day. He wanted to he wanted to learn how to use the gym and construct himself as an instructor as well. He told me that he had dreams of being a Zumba instructor and all that stuff. Shout out to Henry, love him to death. I actually just called him yesterday. Not yesterday, on Mother's Day. I asked him for a favor. So after I trained him for about 6 months, he stopped coming and then he became a Zumba instructor himself. So
wow.
With my influence, see how it goes? With my little influence, it kind of pushed him and pursued him to become, in his own little lane in health and fitness. Now he does Zumba instructions as well. So that's how he started. And it was with a little bit of guidance and help from a friend. And now I'm able to call him a friend, just like I was able to call him on Mother's Day and ask him to help me out with a class. And he came out and showed up. So just having a friend, having people there for you to hold you accountable is something that'll definitely, get you into the gym and, put it into a routine. Like I told you, with my negative friend group, we went at 12 after, doing bad things. But it worked. So I like that. But now this is a perfect time to segue. All right? Perfect time to segue. I have to. Sorry. My last thing is master your mindset. Yeah. I have to. Master your mindset. So if you have a negative mindset, you're always putting yourself down, you have negative words for yourself, that's not going to help you get into the gym at all. So when we talk about planning, all that stuff, that's looking forward to the future. You know what I mean? Days we're looking forward to. Workouts we're looking forward to. You don't have to work out. We get to work out. So, take advantage of the life that we're given, the air that we could breathe, from first wake up, you have to. So it's really about mastering your mindset. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a long process. It's not going to be easy, And it's going to take time. Literally, I just repeated it, just said it a different way. But know that you're on course and you're on a journey. So you have to stick to it, set a plan, make those goals, all that stuff. It sounds cliche, but it is, it is a challenge, and that's why we are trying to be here. So if you're looking to better yourself, in a sense, you're on the right track. But that mindset, man, you got to master it. What would you say?
No, absolutely. It's definitely a matter of giving yourself grace in the process, because there's going to be a lot of mess ups. We still, to this day, me and Quan, we still have days where we miss, or days that we're just not we're half-assing it. And if you go into a mindset, because in the beginning, this was very easy for me to compare myself to other people, to beat myself up every rest day I took, to overtrain myself to the point of where I'm not actually gaining any progress.
Yeah.
This got to the point where I was obsessing over other people's Instagrams and seeing how these other people who were, looking back, not natural, and I was comparing myself to them and getting so frustrated that I had to change my mindset, and that's what it was. I literally was blocking. If you're some random fitness influencer and you happen to see that I blocked you, don't take it personal. It's because I had to get my mind clear. I had to remove myself from that situation where I kept thinking negatively, and then I had to look at myself, and I was only looking at my progress, and knowing that my progress isn't going to be linear. It's going to be up and down. That's how progress works. So you're going to have a week where everything is perfect. You slept perfectly, you worked out to the best of your ability, you ate right, and then the week after that you miss every day of the gym, you eat like crap all week, and you slept poorly. And you know what? That's alright, because next week's another week. Are you going to make that week a positive week or a negative week? It's how you look at it. This is what we talked about when we talked about embracing the cheese in that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. You got to come into it understanding that the day is going to be great. You're going to make it the best you can. Be your best yet. That's my whole thing. That's my whole best yet fitness. That's how I talk about it. It's always aim to be your best yet every day.
Yeah, and it really falls down to just, what do you want to achieve with the day and with the goal, but it falls down to, everyday life. Don't cover that. We could talk about that. That's cool because it goes inside and outside the gym and mastering your mindset. If you're going to say that you're going to do something and now you catch yourself not doing it, what do you think is going to go down the line for future stuff in the future? You're going to say you're going to do it. What do you think it's going to lead to for the future? But now we're going to touch into the last one that we have. Because I really like this one, and it'll definitely correlate into inside the gym as well if you could develop that healthy balance as well. So, what were we talking about?
So we're going to talk about how important it is to find hobbies outside the gym as well as finding a influence inside the gym. It's as equally important as it is to have the hobby of the gym itself. We know people, you and I can name someone right off the bat right now that spends way too much time in the gym. They're using it as a coping mechanism. And listen, I think it's great. I used the gym as a coping mechanism when I got through my first, real relationship breakup. The gym was there for me. The gym was a way for me to take my mind off and to focus on something new, to make myself better. These are all great things, but just like anything else, too much of a great thing becomes a bad thing.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we're not spending 4, 5, 6 hours in the gym doing absolutely nothing, running our mouth more than running on the treadmill, or running too long on the treadmill, or training too much on the weight room, and you're actually overworking yourself, and you're not getting any progress, and you're also not getting any progress outside of, the physical aspect. I want to talk about, we're going to do it in another episode, the wheel of life that I talked about with you a while ago, and how that pertains to everything inside and outside the gym. But if you're so focused, you're spending so much time only at the gym, you can't progress in anything else. Finding other hobbies that are ways to enrich you and to better you and to help you enjoy yourself, help you relax. Me and Quan, we have, video games, whether it's like Madden or Pokemon Go or whatever it is that we do on our free time. We spend hours and hours in the gym working and working out, but we still make sure that we have time to spend time with our families, to spend time with ourselves, and to, find ways to just relax, decompress, and further our personal goals.
Exactly. And so being for us that we are personal trainers and that we spend so much time in the gym, it is super important to have those, hobbies and things that we actually like for ourselves that, bring joy and make us happy in a sense. And I like that you touch base on the family and friends things because that's super important to me and I'm sure for you as well. So we have to take advantage of those off days and those times to make time for our family and friends just to do that. But I have a bonus just to touch base off of that. For those of us that do have children, kids, our older people watching this with children, grandchildren, all that stuff. For those of us that are having trouble fitting the workout into your schedule, go outside, go play with those kids, go have fun with them, throw the football around, throw the ball around. I say break a sweat while they're breaking a sweat. Make it the workout, make it easy, make it fit into your routine, whether it's maybe 10 minutes of throwing the ball around or just running around with the kids, or an hour, 60 minutes, that's what we recommend, whatever. You remember 60-minute play?
NFL play 60?
Exactly, remember that? 60 minutes, get your workout in that sense, and then you won't even have to go back to planning your day or devising a workout program, all that stuff. But make it make sense with your schedule. That's what I say, make it easy for yourself. And then also, instead of planning the day around your workout, plan the workout around your day. So you have the workout plan set, you know what you're going to do, and now you also have your hobby and the rest of the stuff that you have to do, your errands, and then your work and your daily life activities throughout the day. So now you have a good, set, beautiful day. If you master your mindset, you know that it's going to be a beautiful day. So just keep it up, and then now we got to go get it, literally.
Absolutely.
Go get it.
We're going to get going. So,
yeah,
thank you guys so much for watching. This was a nice little quick episode.
Good shot. Dude, kid shot, dude. Camera turned off.
Camera turned off. I didn't even realize. Be sure to like and subscribe so we can afford a new camera that has a back mirror so we can actually see when it stops. If you guys are looking to find a workout online, whether it's a butt program or it's a free program or hiring a trainer, be sure to hit us up. Our apps are going to be down here. We have links to any kind of forms to fill out if you're looking for an online trainer or in-person trainer, or if you want to just follow along our free workouts. We post those every week now for the next 14 weeks.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, absolutely. Big Apple Chronicles.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to that. I'll see you guys next week.
Peace.